Okay, let's dive into this. Have you ever wondered what really separates the successful options traders from, well, everyone else? It's not some secret formula, you know. It's actually a mindset, and it's built on three incredibly solid pillars. Right, let's just get this out of the way up front. It's a stark, unavoidable fact: most people who trade options lose money. The odds are just not in your favor if you come in unprepared. Now, this isn't meant to scare you off, but to get real about how high the stakes are. So, the big question is, what separates you from them? What's the secret sauce that allows a small group of traders to consistently thrive? Let's break it down. Pillar number one. This is all about having a game plan before you even enter a trade. It's about making planned, strategic moves instead of just reacting with panic or, blind hope. And this slide just lays it out perfectly. On one side, you've got the reactive trader. This person is basically flying by the seat of their pants, driven by fear when a trade goes south or that desperate hope that it'll magically turn around. On the other side, the planned trader. They operate from a playbook with predefined rules. One is just pure chaos, the other, total control. So when does that plan actually kick in? Well, it's not some vague feeling. It's when you hit these very specific, objective triggers. For example, time decay accelerates. That's a huge one. As an option gets closer to expiration, its value can just evaporate faster and faster. That is not the time to hope, it's the time to act on your plan. Same goes for if your original thesis for the trade turns out to be just plain wrong. These aren't moments for panic. They are clear, unemotional signals to execute your strategy. Okay, on to pillar number two, your defensive playbook. Now, I know, this isn't the sexy part of trading, right? But listen, it is absolutely the most critical piece for your long-term survival in this game. This really says it all, doesn't it? A huge reason so many traders fail is that they completely ignore risk management. They get so laser-focused on the potential gains that they forget all about the potential losses. It's like having a star quarterback but no offensive line. You're going to get sacked, a lot. Okay, check out this number. 1 to 5%. Burn this into your brain. This is a fundamental rule. You should never, ever risk more than this tiny slice of your capital on any single trade. Now, why is this so critical? It's all about survival math. If you risk just 2% per trade, you could be wrong 10 times in a row and you're still in the game, only down 20%. But if you're risking 20%, wow, 2 or 3 bad trades and you're in a hole so deep you might never dig your way out. This rule, it keeps you playing the game. And here it is, the core of that defensive playbook. Think of this as your non-negotiable checklist. We just talked about position sizing. Max loss limits? That just means you know exactly where you're getting out before you even get in. No hesitation. Stop losses act as your safety net. And diversification? Well, that's just common sense, right? Don't put all your eggs in one basket. This stuff isn't optional, folks. This is your survival guide. All right, now for the final pillar. And honestly, this is the toughest one. You can have the most brilliant plan in the world, the strictest rules, but they mean nothing if you don't have the discipline to actually follow them. This is all about winning the mental game. So let's get really clear on what we mean by discipline. It is not some magical personality trait you're either born with or you're not. No way. It's a skill. It's a muscle you have to build. It's the practiced ability to execute your plan when every single emotional bone in your body is screaming at you to do the exact opposite. Okay, be honest with yourself for a second. Do any of these hit a little too close to home? Chasing losses to get even, letting your emotions drive a trade, overtrading just because you're bored, or abandoning a perfectly good strategy the second you hit a little drawdown? Come on, these are the psychological traps that just absolutely sabotage even the smartest traders. Recognizing these impulses in yourself is the first huge step to conquering them. So let's tie all three of these pillars together. What does this whole thing look like when you put it into practice? This is your roadmap, your path from being a reactive gambler to becoming a planned, professional-minded trader. And here it is, the whole strategy boiled down to 3 simple steps. Step 1, you define your plan. Your entry, your exit, your adjustment rules, the whole shebang. Step 2, you set your rules, your strict, non-negotiable risk management. And step 3, the big one. You execute with discipline. You follow the plan and the rules, and you leave emotion at the door. That's it. That's the framework. You see, at the end of the day, long-term success isn't about finding some hot stock pick on the internet or some secret indicator. It's about mastering your tools. And your most powerful tools are continuous education, ironclad risk management, and the discipline to stick to your system, day in and day out. And so,
We'll end with a question just for you. The framework itself is simple, right? The real challenge isn't in the knowing, it's in the doing. The entire plan is right here. The only question left is your discipline strong enough to follow it?